Bismillah, Bismillah, au nom d'Allah. Bismillah.
Yeah, good morning class. Yeah, I hope you are okay at home. It is another lesson for mathematics. This is a new topic we are going to start, and the topic is about money. So we are going to talk of money, and I hope this one is going to be very easy topic. As you know very well, no one doesn't like money. So anything which deals with money is just but a very simple topic. So let's start with what we call money. So we have now our subtopic is called, that is profit and loss. So before we just move, just a very simple example to just let you know what we mean with profit and loss. So this one, profit and loss, most of the time it goes with those people who are businessmen or businesswomen. So those people who do business, each and every one of them needs to get a profit. But there are some cases when you do a business, you are likely to get a loss. So it is just 50%. That is, you might get a loss or you might get the profit. So an example before we go to the examples that I prepared for you, it's just very simple. Maybe we have now what we call the buying price. So we have what we call the buying price. Buying price. We have the selling price. We have the selling price. Then we have the selling price. Then we have what we call the profit. Profit. And then we have what we call the loss. So those are the things we are going to talk about. So when we talk of the buying price, this is the money which you use to buy a given commodity that is for sale. Then the selling price is now the price you are going to sell the commodity. So when we talk of now the selling price of an item, you have bought an item, then you are coming to sell it later to make a profit. So the money you are going to sell the commodity is what we call the selling price. Then we have the profit. We have talked now about, we want to see what the profit is. So we have the word profit here. So when we talk of the profit, profit is an amount above the buying price when an item is sold. So that's what we need to understand. Profit is an amount above the buying price when an item is sold. So when you go and buy now a given item, when you buy a given item for sale, now if you now get the money you use, that is the buying price, is now less than the money you are going to sell, or you have sold the item, that means you've got what we call a profit. So profit is an amount above the buying price. Let me talk of, maybe you have gone to the market, maybe you have gone to buy clothes, maybe you have bought a shirt. Let me use an example of a shirt. So the buying price of a shirt is given, maybe you bought it at maybe 300 shillings. And then you were sold, we have now the selling price, you sold it at maybe 400 shillings. So the question here is now, what is the profit? What is our profit? So our profit will be now the selling price minus the buying price. That is it. So our profit will be the selling price minus the buying price. In our case, it will be this one now, that is 400 minus the 300. Our profit now will be, that is 100 shillings. That is our profit. So we now come again back to see what we mean by profit. on my question here what I've done on the chalkboard. That is, profit is an amount above the buying price. Our buying price was 300 shillings. Our selling price is 400 shillings. So the 300 shillings, which is our buying price, and the 400 shillings, which is our selling price. Now, profit is an amount of money above the buying price. So, how much is above the buying price? So, we subtract to get 100 shillings. So, our profit now is 100 shillings. So, let's now move to the next step. This is what I was teaching. How do we get the profit? We have now the profit is equal to, we have the selling price minus the buying price. Then we will now might be asked to find the selling price. How do we find the selling price of an item? The selling price is given us the buying price plus the profit. In any case, when you have a profit, selling price must be more than the buying price. So in our case, selling price is equivalent to the buying price plus the profit. That's how we find the selling price. How do we find the buying price given the selling price and the profit now? Because we know that when you got the profit, it means your selling price is more compared to your buying price. Now, our buying price will be the selling price minus the profit. So, the buying price is given us the selling price minus the profit. So that is how we can work out those the prices. Go to the next step. We now want to see what we call the percentage profit. We want to see what we call the percentage profit. How do we find percentage profit? When we talk of a percentage profit, anything over percentage. Percentage means something expressed out of 100. So we have now the percentage profit. When we talk of percentage profit, this is the profit expressed as a percentage of the buying price. Understand that one very clear. Percentage profit is the profit expressed as a percentage of the buying price. So percentage profit here in our case is given us the profit that is divided by the buying price multiplied by 100%. Want you to understand that one very clear. You know how to find the profit now. After knowing how to find the profit, you now can be able to find what we call the percentage profit. So after finding the profit, you go a step ahead to find the percentage profit. Percentage profit is given as the profit divided by the buying price multiplied by 100%. So make sure that you understand that. Percentage profit, profit over the buying price multiplied by 100%. If you find the buying price, sometimes they call it the market price. So it can be the profit over the market price times 100%. So we now go to an example. After now talking all this, let's see if we can do even one question. We have an example here. Ombati bought a shirt at 400 shillings and later sold it at 460 shillings. So get to understand that question is a class 6 question. Ombati bought a shirt at 400 shillings and later sold it at 460 shillings. Hey, what profit did he make? What profit did he make? That's what I want to emphasize. We have already done that one. How do we find the profit before we even see how I'm working? How do we find the profit? So profit is given us. The profit is given us the selling price minus the buying price. In our case, this one will be the 460 shillings minus, we have the buying price which was 400 shillings. So our profit now will be 60 shillings. Our profit will be 60 shillings. So in our case, we have 60 shillings as our profit. What is the percentage profit? Or what percentage profit did this Ombati make? So let's see the solution for that. We have the buying price is given as 400 shillings. The selling price is given as 460 shillings. So for those people who are listening, we have said how to find the profit. These are class 6 questions. Profit is given us the selling price minus the buying price. Profit is given us the selling price minus the buying price, which is given us, in our case it was 460 minus 400. So what you get? 60 shillings. So our profit here is 60 shillings. Sorry. So our profit is 60 shillings. Let's go and see how now we can find the percentage profit. Look at this. Percentage profit is given us. What we have already said. Percentage profit is given us the profit divided by the buying price multiplied by 100%. So percentage profit is the profit divided by the buying price multiplied by 100%. So in our case, our profit was 60, which we have done in A above. That is multiplied by 100% divided by 400. So 60 multiplied by 100% divided by 400. So when you work out this one, we have the 2 zeros cancelling, these 2 zeros and this one. Then we remain with the 60 over 4, which will give you the percentage profit of 15%. So we move to the next example. Want to say Fatima bought 2 trays of eggs. That's what I want you to understand now. We are now going to what we call the application questions. We have Fatima bought 2 trays of eggs, each at 180 shillings. On her way home, 10 eggs got broken. If she sold each of the remaining eggs for 80 shillings each, and each tray has that egg, calculate her percentage profit. Now that's a very good question. Fatima bought 2 trays of eggs at 180 shillings. On our way home, we have been told that 10 eggs got broke. Then he sold the remaining at 80 shillings each. So if a tray holds that egg, what percentage profit did she make? So let's see. What percentage profit did she make? Let's start with the buying price. So we have our buying price here. The buying price is given us now. We have 2 trays. 2 multiplied by 180, because a tray was carrying 100 and not carrying. A tray was costing 180. She bought 2 trays. So our buying price should be 2 multiplied by 180, which should give us 360 shillings. Then, how many eggs were there? How many trays? 2 trays. How many eggs does 1 tray hold? That eggs. So the number of eggs bought, 2 times 30, we have 60 eggs. So after 10 eggs got broken, how many eggs remain? Those are the questions. The remaining eggs is given as 60 minus 10 eggs which got broken. We have 50 eggs remaining. What is our selling price? She sold each remaining egg at 50 shillings, at 80 shillings. So we have 50 eggs multiplied by 80 shillings each. We get our selling price at 400 shillings. So what's the profit? Profit is given us the selling price minus the buying price, which is 400 as the selling price minus we have the buying price which was 360. So our profit is 40 shillings. So how now do we find the percentage profit? Percentage profit is given as the profit divided by the buying price times 100%. In our case, we have 40 divided by 360 multiplied by 100%. So when you work out this one, this 0 and this 0 will cancel. 4 will cancel here 1. Here we have 9 times. So we have now 100 over 9. It goes there 11 and 1 over 9. So our percentage profit is 11 and 9. That is 1 over 9%. So we go to the next question. We now go to the loss. How do we find the loss now? Or what is a loss? A loss is an amount below the buying price when an item is sold. So listen very carefully. How do we say, or when do we say that someone has got a loss? When you go buy, let me talk of maybe a cloth or a shirt. You are going to buy to do a business. You have bought a shirt at 200 shillings. When you went to sell it, you sold it at 100 shillings. That means the selling price is below the buying price. That means you got what we call a loss. Now we have this one here now. How do we find the loss? Loss is given as the buying price minus the selling price, which is given the buying price minus the selling price. Then how do we find now the buying price? Buying price is given as the selling price plus the loss. And now we find the selling price. The selling price is given as buying price minus the loss. So that is how we can work out those prices when we have the loss. We go to an example where one has got a loss. An item was bought at 120 shillings and later sold at 102 shillings. Calculate the percentage loss made. After knowing how to find the percentage profit, make that application and know how to find the percentage loss. We have seen how to find the loss. Loss is given as the buying price minus the selling price. This is it. The loss is given as the buying price minus the selling price, which gives you 120 minus 102, you get 18 shillings. Our loss is 18 shillings. So here, how do we find the percentage loss? Percentage loss is given as the loss divided by the buying price multiplied by 100. We use the buying price. I'm saying when you want to find the percentage loss or the percentage profit, you express it as a percentage of the buying price. So the percentage loss is given as the loss divided by the buying price, then multiplied by 100%. In our case, our loss was 18 shillings, that is 18, multiplied by 100%, then all of that divided by 120, you are able to get a 15% loss. Our percentage loss was 15%. Let's go to the next. A salesman has sold a suit for 800 shillings. Now this is an application question. That is, a businessman sold a suit for 800 shillings. He makes a loss of 20%. For how much must he sell it to make a profit of 30%? So I want you to understand this one very clear. Someone has sold a suit at 800 shillings. He makes a loss of 20%. For how much must he sell it to make a profit of 20%? Understand this one now. When you have been given the profit or the loss, get to know how to find the percentage. If it is a loss, if you have been given the percentage loss, now if you want to find now the selling price, it will be 100% minus the percentage loss. So in our case, 20% was the loss. And the market price or the buying price of an item is equivalent to 100%. So what percentage did he sell it? So 100 minus 80, minus 20, sorry, we have 80%. So this person sold that suit at 80%, which was 800 shilling. The selling price was 800 shilling, which is equivalent to 80%. So we say 80% is equals to 800. So how much can he sell it to make a profit of that percent? If someone has got a profit, it means he sells more than the buying price. So 30% more than the buying price. The buying price is 30, that is 100%. So 100 plus 30, we get 130%. So we have 80 is equal to 800. 130% is equal to what? You cross multiply here, you get 130 multiplied by 80 divided by 80%. So you are able to get 1,300 shillings. So each should be selling at 130 shillings to make, that is to make, not 130 but 1,300 to make a profit of 30%. So this class 8, we don't need to go find the buying price, then start working out the percentages. No, just go direct. 80% is equal to 800. What about that 130%? Work out, you get a 1,300. So this makes the end of our lesson. So this is your work. Exercise 5.1 and 5.2 on mirror mathematics. That is page 152. Attempt all those questions and make sure that you don't postpone this work. This work will be checked immediately we open. So make sure you use an exercise book, work out those questions, and then those questions will be checked as we open. Thank you for listening. Have a nice day.